And there we go, we've got a realistic tornado approaching our location, and oh my gosh, that is really fast and also very scary. Holy cow. Alright, we gotta run. We're not gonna make it. We're done for. Yep, this is it. Have you ever wondered what would happen if a mall got hit by a tornado? Well, wonder no further. We are going to be checking out a really cool tornado mod that actually we've already seen before, and we're going to be putting this mall up to the test to see how well it fares in a tornado situation. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, this mod recently got an update, and it now has a bunch of cool features. Just take a look at some of these images from the Steam Workshop. Yeah, these are pretty crazy. So here we go. We've got a lot of stuff to look at. We've got firenadoes, multi-vortex tornadoes, condensational tornadoes, all sorts of stuff. We've even got realistic damage and an EF scale. So this is just so much better than what it was a couple months ago. And let's get started with making our own tornado. So we can click Set EF Scale, and we can go from EFU, which is unrated, to EF5. Now, of course, there is a warning that says not 100% accurate, because it's Teardown, so it's not going to be perfect, but it's close. And we're going to start with an EF2 today. That seems like a decently sized tornado, or decently powerful tornado to test up against them all, so we'll go ahead and select that. And it sets all of the stuff for us, which is great. Then we can do realistic damage, and also multi-vortex, because I definitely want to see that. And we have a bunch of multi-vortex scales there, so we've got radius, strength, and subvort size. Alright, oh my gosh. Alright, there it is. There is the tornado, and it seems like it spawned 2 tornadoes, which is interesting. Maybe that's a bug. But here we go. The tornado is hitting the mall. Oh, there was a massive explosion there. And yeah, let's make it actually go through the mall, so I'll go this way. Alright, here we go. You can see it's doing damage there. And it is out of the mall, so we'll despawn the tornado now. And it's as simple as opening up the menu and clicking despawn. Alright, there we go. So yeah, that's very interesting. A second tornado spawn, so I'm not exactly sure what that's about. But here's the damage, and as you can see, it definitely looks catastrophic. Oh my gosh. This is like something out of a disaster movie. There's a lot of debris strewn everywhere. The car is flipped over. I think the other tornado is destroying something over there. Let's take a look. Oh, hello. It's going through the parking lot. Oh my gosh. Time to run. We gotta take shelter now. Alright, this looks like a safe area. I mean, there's windows here, but I really have no other choice. There's the tornado. It's approaching me right now. I can see it ripping stuff apart. Alright, if the stair goes, we're in big trouble. Well, it doesn't matter. I can't see it anymore. Oh my gosh, here we go. Alright, we are inside the tornado, and I'm getting lofted. Yep, I am done for. So I think the reason why the other tornado spawned, now that I'm thinking about it, is I have 2 mods installed. I've got this improved tornado mod and the original tornado mod. So let me go ahead and remove the original tornado mod, and yeah, we'll see how this next test goes with them all. Alright, so yeah, it seems like removing that old mod did work, so if you do have the older mod, you might want to remove that, or at least disable it. And yeah, we've got the new mod here with the new tornado. Now this tornado is just going to stand in place, so we can actually create our own tornado, and you can see that subvortice just going around the tornado there, which is pretty cool. Now if I tell it to follow, here we go, it's going to start ripping stuff apart, and that looks really cool. But we can make it look even better. All we got to do is change the weather to a rainy night, and there we go. We've got a realistic tornado approaching our location, and oh my gosh, that is really fast and also very scary. Holy cow. Alright, we gotta run. We're not gonna make it. We're done for. Yep, this is it. And we're dead. Now, because of what we just experienced, I'm going to slow the tornado down. There we go. And I think we're all set to go. So let's spawn it in again, and let's direct it towards the mall and see what an EF3 tornado does to the building. So it is a little freaky that we are unable to see the tornado at this point, but I can hear it. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, I'm gonna get into the same store area, but we're gonna just watch it for now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, time to go. Time to go. It's starting to lag a little bit. Gotta get behind the counter here. Don't know how safe this is. But it is heading towards our location now. There's damage occurring over there, so it's in the building. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This was a bad idea. This was a very, very bad idea. We're done for. Yep, there it is. So, folks, the mall isn't the best place to hide from a tornado. Nonetheless, survive a tornado, as I am now somewhere in the clouds, actually above the clouds. Wow. Well, looking from above, we can see where the tornado went through, and it is pretty catastrophic. This EF3 did a lot of damage. So we have the spawn point, it went this way, it destroyed a lot of stuff over here, then it made its way this way, and we've got a lot of damage. We've got vehicles that were thrown. They weren't thrown too far, but you can see they're sort of strewn in the parking lot around here. The tornado struck the mall and ripped right through it. You can see it is now more resembling a canyon than anything. And the display vehicle, the Lamborghini or whatever that was sitting there, was thrown and destroyed. So with that, let's move on to another map, and we'll see what it does there, and I think I've got the perfect place. Alright, so here I am on the countryside map, and you can find this in the description along with the tornado mod, and we're going to spawn the tornado here and see how it does. So now with this tornado, with its surrounding tornadoes, or the subvortices, we're going to let it loose, and this time, I'm not going to let it follow me. It's just going to be random, so it's going to do what it wants to do. So let me go find a vehicle and just drive around. Alright, so here we go. I'm just driving around, and yeah, that is a very scary tornado. What is interesting is it does go outside the map border, so I'm not sure if that's going to be a problem, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, I think we are in a safer area now. Let me turn left. Alright, I'm just going to blow through that fence. Oh, wow, it's destroying the train. Actually, a subvortice is destroying the train. Oh, my. Alright, we got to move. This is not good. It is right behind me, and it is following me. This was a bad decision. Alright, I've crashed. Luckily, the tornado might be going away. Nope, nope, that's not what's happening. That is not what is happening at all. Oh my gosh. So looking at the map here, we can see the tornado was spawned in this area. We know that, but it worked its way, I think, out in this direction. Then eventually came back and did some damage over here. Now, we can see some of the damage here. We got a broken fence, a door that's been blown open, probably by the pressure change or just the wind itself. So that's some minor damage to the fence, nothing to the building, luckily. Next, we've got some damage to this shed, and it looks like maybe this was a subvortice, because you can see this is orienting around the tornado, not necessarily in where the main damage is. So that's pretty cool that we can actually see those subvortices doing damage. Now that subvortice proceeded past the shed and struck this building, which is under construction. It did some damage to the roof and to the floor below, and even down on the ground level. From there, it continued this way and struck a tree and then into the train. Now, we saw that earlier when I was crossing the road there, but yeah, the main part of the tornado was actually to the right of us here, or to the left of the train tracks, or the train itself if we look this way. Then the tornado crossed the road and struck this tree line, and we can see some of the damage from the outskirts of the tornado and the subvortices on the trees here, and directly where the tornado crossed here. So, that was pretty cool. Let's do it again on this map, and we're going to go with the EF5. Alright, so here we are, looking down the road, and there's the tornado with the multi-vortex structure, and it seems like it's actually striking the house over there. Alright, you know what? Let's get away from here, because that kind of looks frightening. Whoa. Yep, there's a subvortice crossing the road. Let me go find a vehicle. Alright, we'll just drive this one. So here we go. Oh, there was an explosion over there, or a power flash. Something like that. Let's pull over right here. Let me get out. Oh my gosh, okay, this was a bad idea. Probably a good time to move. Oh yeah, it's destroying the train. Yep, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And there's the tornado crossing the road and going towards the gas station, so we may see an explosion. Let's look. Oh, there it is. Alright, so it just hit the gas station. And there's another explosion. Alright, I'm gonna have to make this fast. Here we go. Gotta turn. Oh my gosh, the tornado was right there. Oh no, this was bad. This was really bad. Holy cow. Well, that just happened. Alright, let's cross over the field here on the railroad tracks. Let's get to the other side. And there's a lot of damage here. Holy cow. This is bad. This is really bad. I'm stuck. This is not good. We are in the tornado. We're just going to have to hold on and wait it out. Yep. There it goes. And it's gone. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Alright, so here we are on a map called Tornado Alley. Now, this is actually created by the person that made the tornado mod. So it's sort of like a test bed so you can mess around with this tornado. Now, when I spawn the tornado, there seems to be a substantial amount of lag for some reason, so I'm going to step back a little bit. So yeah, at this point, we can now see the tornado is at the tree line, and yeah, it's going to start destroying those trees. This is incredibly violent. I'm going to move back. You can see the frames really chugging there, but the effect is totally worth it. You can see debris getting lofted into the air. Not only chunks of earth, but also the trees themselves are being shredded by the tornado. Looks like the house is also going to fail in just a moment. It's going to be a lot of debris, and there it goes. The house has failed. You can see chunks of it getting lofted. A car just got spat out and thrown. There it goes. Wow. The house is nothing now. It's been totally obliterated. The lag is finally starting to clear up, and there it is. First off, I gotta say, this damage path is very realistic looking. From the photos I've seen of tornadoes, the aerial imagery, this is pretty good. And let's check out this car. We saw this car get tossed. Let's see what type of damage it's got. Not that much. I mean, it's pretty severely damaged if you really look at it. But compared to how violent the tornado was, it's not too bad. Let's see if I can flip it over here. There we go. So yeah, I think this would be a good place to end off, and I'll just keep it at this view here because this is just a really crazy path. But if you want to download anything you saw in this video, a link will be in the description. And if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see y'all next time, guys. Goodbye.